like no lobbies are restarted here. We are seeing an AUG. That's an interesting one. Let me see. An AUG. Haven't seen an AUG in a long old time. Pug sitting up in Palace. A lot of pressure from the red team in mid. Oh hey, jump shots ahoy. Position has been exposed. Pug is a bit angry about that. He's trying to get his man back. He feels like he got robbed of the kill there. Does a lot of damage but doesn't find the kill. Easy, making it look easy. Haha, look, that's a rhyme. With his absolute under 18 love and gun, finds the first kill of the match onto Doc Razin. It almost felt like there was an LMG shooting in the lobby there with that noise, whatever gun that was. I believe it's a 308 AK. Jess finds Pug though. Mid control is still in favor of the red team, but if you notice the red team rotating around to A, Clarity is here and he is sneaking. He might be in a position here to break the entire round for the red team. Finds one and a second. Double kill for the man who talks too much. Customs chips his way into the bomb site, but knows Clarity is behind. Teammate number 5 there, Techno, is finding a lot of space, a route, a pathway, maybe a calling for the red team to get from A to B. But look at Razin. Razin stops it. He took the wrong path for that rotation to B, and now we only have 15 seconds left. Ring around the rosy. At this point, it is impossible and impractical to think that the bomb is possibly going to be planted. So we're going to see Razin hightail it away. And the clock strikes 0. Discipline, tactical, cautious. And a sprinkle of great positioning from Clarity there to turn this round on its head. Albeit a very close one. Sees S3 lose the first round down to a 1v1, down to the clock. AUG's a fumble. I've heard good things about the AUG having many mags of 995. However, I see the UI tell me that there's M855A1 in here. Maybe he has 3 mags of 42. Maybe he feels like there's a lot of room to punch with this. Is this on purpose? I see a lot of people. Is that a thing? Was this like, because I was calling them bad smokes. And maybe it's on purpose. Maybe like to smoke that angle so people can't play. Dev doing work here, gets a second for the round and carves away towards B should they be wanted. The rotation from B to A is already in. The bomb's going down. Razin needs to do a lot of work. We have a smoke criminal, and that's Clarity. Clarity gets 2 again. Does a good job here staying alive as long as possible. The bomb is down. 55 seconds. Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought he was going to do it to him. He was a bit too happy to squeeze that trigger early into that mid-air jump. But holy, Clarity almost did cool thing with automatic weapon. That would have been something swell. But doesn't take away from Jess's round there, which was a strong one. I believe he got himself a little nice triple kill. Back and forth we go. That last round could have been anyone's game. Jess trying to squeeze Steezy. Steezy's aware. Ash 12 knows no bounds. Bomb has been planted. Steezy is squeezing that cheese right now because he is very low HP and super limited. Clarity needs to check and probably needs to not be midair while doing so. Dev fighting a 1v1 with Nova and maybe a partial Steezy. But Nova's all it takes. And FT get a second round on the board here. Maybe that smoke isn't the move. Maybe. I mean, if you smoke 90, I'm probably going to sit in it. Not going to lie. Not gonna lie. Because you're smoking 90, you're making it unplayable for the defender, but you're also kind of removing it as an attacking route. You know? I mean, I guess it's a comparable thing. It depends on the teams that you're playing against. It depends on your plan of action, but smoking 90 resulted in a really deep position for Clarity to sit, and it seemed like he got 2 kills that were to the side of the head. Okay, Steezy goes down. Ash 12 eliminated. Pug finds 1. Pug finds 2. Nova finds 1. 2v3 for the red team now as the bomb's getting planted. Nova. Another. It's a world of hurt for Ghost of Customs right here. And FT seal the round and take a third. The klaxon, the alarm, the sound, the beep, the boops of that bomb getting defused nearly blew my eardrums out. Strong start for Clarity. Stark contrast to the last time. Learned from his mistakes, perhaps. Maybe there's just more kills on the board than available because Steezy's not just decimating people. Nova gonna be throwing the tunnel nade, no doubt, but oh, I fumbled. It's a slow, sneaky round here for the red team. And Clarity sniffed it out. He knows, he's nodding, he's thinking. He feels that this is the right position to be in. Because it's gone all too quiet over on plant B, or plant site B. He's waiting for that one step, that breaking point, and here it comes. Noise has been made, his premonition was correct. He's gonna get pinched surely, and he's opted to slip out and try to get a backstab in on Dev, which he does do. Forces Ghost of Customs to try to run him down. Jess finds 1. Customs finds 2. We're rotating the B for some reason. Maybe there's a bit of a mix-up. This player here, Jess causing issues. Smoke to headshot is out. Seems like there might be a nade coming. Out of the 2 boxes, it was unfortunately the wrong one. .25 on the clock. The bomb's going to be planted now. 3 players coming in, but they're coming in a little bit late. The attempted wallbang, I like it. There was some damage suffered there for Ghost. Now, 1v2 post-plant. No, 1 flashbang, sorry, on the hands of the defenders. 2 flashbangs for Ghosts, but probably no time to use either of them. He's able to isolate a 1v1. He needs to be able to take out Razin. He can't quite do it. The diffuser's coming through. I need to fly the camera really far away from the bomb site when they're diffusing because my ears are suffering. Strong start. Tied half. Secured at minimum. Any drop enjoyers? 100%, 100%, 100%. We're all here for that Gamba case, aren't we? The train is in the station here. Players in the red team aren't going to the A-bomb site. One of the defenders goes down. Dev is waiting for these rotators to come through. Finds 1 before going down. Nova takes another. Oh, there's a bit of body shooting going on here. There's a little bit of anger management going on. With the new changes to the Metascore, players are getting a little bit extra bullets, so they're, you know, they're feeling it. They can be shooting bodies if they want to. Bomb needs to be recovered, though. Ooh, 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 nice kill from Duck there. Duck's moving, he's feeling it. They know where the last remaining player is. The bomb has been picked up. They're opting to stay on A, which is more than likely the right play to make. Now they just need solid post plants and a crossfire, and S3 are going to seal this round, no doubt. Pug needs a bone to be thrown for him to get into this. Jess playing disciplined, Techno hiding on 90. It's sealed. It is sealed. Everyone in the chat, thank you, Duck. And I have to think to myself, what could they possibly be talking about that happened 40 seconds ago? And I know damn well what it was. I know damn well, too true, what it was. Captain Duck doing North America a service here, potentially. Speaking of service... Almost. It ain't easy being Steezy, but it's certainly easy playing Steezy's gun here as the smoke nade combo comes out for 90 yet again. Something that we've seen a lot of so far today. Pug finds a kill elsewhere. The push to A slightly stagnated by the bomb getting lost. There's a little bit of something going on here. Isn't this cute? Oh. Oh. I wonder who wins this. The back door is open, potentially. Dev looking to see if he can cause a disturbance, but if you see clarity, been sneaky yet again, saving that 4 metascore. Oh boy. Well, I wonder how much metascore he is saving for the dust cover. Oh, he loves his prawn, doesn't he? Time ticking. 20 seconds left, 15 seconds left, and Dev's on a journey here. I mean, at this point, the objective switches from planting the bomb, and the thought process is he gets a backstab in, but Nova finds a team kill, which is absolutely huge here. The problem is, even if those kills on the site came in, there was Razin off mid-rotation. All he has to do is stay alive, and the round's won. It's all hindsight. It's things that you don't really get to see when you're in the game playing. Bomb to B. Pug in bedroom finds 2 before backing out. Ghost gets Steezy, Steezy gets Jess. It's a really strong map so far from FT here. Pug having a really nice round here. Removing dust cover can actually let you do a quick mag check if you have 1 to 2 rounds left, 1 to 3 rounds depending on the weapon. Yeah, something tells me that's not Clarity's aim with that. But maybe. Maybe. Strong side, monster half, 6-2. FT looking obviously to close this as much as possible. a big round differential for FT would see them avoiding Covenant in the final rounds. I believe they avoid Covenant anyway in the final rounds. I don't think it's possible for FT and Covenant to play. We'll have to see. Not 100% sure. I'm new to this. I believe destined are Covenant to play against one of the losers of the upper bracket. Because they would have minus round difference. Razin losing connection. Surely hoping he gets back in before the round is played out. Clarity with a kill on Dev. Roger that. Roger that. We're doing a restart at 6. We are back in action. Here we are. Back in with the score now, guys, of 6-2 in favor of Team FT. We've just switched sides for those of you that have short-term memory loss or care less to pay attention. We're switching over now, which means Team Blue is going to be on the attack. You see the bomb there in your little mini-map indicating that the guys are doing a fake B round. Yes, being the last remaining anchor player, opting to play from headshot. And biting the bait here as he rotates away partially. Here's a step and wants to come back because audio occlusion is audio occlusion. Jess playing from big box here. And he's got a world of hurt ahead of him now as he tries to isolate the bomb carrier. Finds Pug. Knows that it's not the bomb. Doesn't hear any beeping. Finds a lonely little Nova. Taking a step too many as Duck takes out Steezy. Bomb is lost now. And Techno. Little old Techno. Holding middle. Down goes Duck to Razin. Sorry guys, got a little bit momentarily distracted by a DM here that I shouldn't really have to read at this time. Razin alone against 3 on Team Red. No bullets. Arena's not dead. It's I'm closer to death than Arena is, I think, Mr. Hyfer. Legendary player. From the OG lineup, LedX. S3 salvaging the first round of defense. Bomb towards A. Smoke down on K2. Here as the 90 flash comes out. Clarity taking first contact. Jess getting nice and close. Trying to get lost in the sauce or play in the smoke or maybe a tactical moment. Razin. Said like the food brand. Ah, like Raisin, right? I like Razin. Razin's cool. Raisin it is. But Razin was cool. I thought me and Razin had a thing going here. As the round tips away from the red team, bomb is down and we are locked out. The door is closed. Ain't no getting in here. I missed what Jess was doing in the smoke because I got distracted by Slaughter on arrival, ladies and gentlemen. Pug and Clarity close the rounds. 2 away from the win, 1 away from match point for the blue team. Jess is the best for Steez. It's too easy. Let's go. I thought it was going to be a rhyme and I'm kind of disappointed. But Nova potentially spots the head of Dev there in tower. Nice nade to clear deep into tower, to be honest. But Dev's going to pick up that position now post nade. Feeling nice and cozy. Pug takes Techno out of con now as Dev tries to hide behind this pole. Stay hidden and might be able to punch in and backstab the bomb carrier. There's potential for the blue team to believe that tower was secure and safe based upon the nade, as there's action unfolding here in the CT stairs area. Dev finds Nova though, and Dev's in a sticky situation here as he needs to find himself 2 1v1s, but Razin, raising the brand of fruit that is dried up, is not dried up. He closes out against Jess and puts his team onto match point. (9-3) would be a very nice score for Fracture. What do we got here? Raisin. Is it a jump throw? It is not. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Tactically smoking out. It took an awkward bounce, but it still does a lot of joy for the team and smokes out that Tetris area and lets the players come out of hell a little bit fluidly. I like that. I like that a lot. It could potentially obviously be better if it didn't take that awkward bounce. Razin finds Dev after Dev finds clarity. Now it's a 3v2 to stay alive in the tournament. Jess and Duck, a world apart from each other. Pug in the palace finds Jess, and now all of a sudden it's down to Duck. 1 versus 3, tournament life on the line. Nova, Pug, and Raisin. As Nova gets early damage onto the thorax here of Duck. 30 seconds left. Feels like he has to put some juice back into the thorax. And now it's the discipline arc that comes in for the blue team. Time looping. And the lights starting to fade in the eyes of Duck here as desperation kicks in. Nova denies the defuse. And it is Team Fracture continuing to the next round of the tournament.